DeMar Darnell DeRozan is an American professional basketball player for the Toronto Raptors of the National Basketball Association. He played college basketball for USC and was selected 9th overall by the Raptors in the 2009 NBA Draft. In 2016, he was named an NBA All-Star for the second time in 3 years. DeRozan has played for the United States men's national basketball team in 2 major tournaments, the 2014 World Cup and the 2016 Summer Olympics. High school career. DeRozan attended Compton High School and was ranked as one of the top college recruits in the nation from the class of 2008. He was ranked number 3 in the nation by Rivals.com and number 6 by Scout.com. He played on the varsity basketball team for all 4 years of high school. As a freshman, he averaged 26.1 points and 8.4 rebounds. During his sophomore year, he averaged 22.6 points and 8.4 rebounds, while as a junior he averaged 22.3 points, 7.8 rebounds, 3.0 assists, and 3.2 steals. As a senior, averaging 29.2 ppg and 7.9 RPG, DeRozan led Compton High School to a 26-6 record, a second consecutive Moore League championship and the CIF Division IA Southern Section quarterfinals. For his efforts he was awarded the Moore League Most Valuable Player award and named to the California All-State team. DeRozan was a member of the 2008 McDonald's All-American team, and also won the 2008 McDonald's All-American Slam Dunk competition. He was also invited to play in the 2008 Jordan Brand Classic at Madison Square Garden and the Nike Hoop Summit, where he scored a team-high 17 points. DeRozan's achievements on the court in his senior year saw him earn first-team Parade All-American honors and first-team Best in the West honors. College career. In November 2007, DeRozan signed a letter of intent to play basketball at USC. He chose USC over Arizona State and North Carolina. In his first game for the Trojans, DeRozan scored a team-high 21 points with 7 rebounds in an exhibition game against Azusa Pacific, an 85-64 victory at the Galen Center. DeRozan had 14 points in his first career regular season game in a win over UC Irvine. He scored 21 points along with a career-high 13 rebounds against UCLA in the Pac-10 tournament semifinals, before scoring a career-high 22 points on 10 for 16 shooting to lead his team to a 61-49 win over Arizona State in the Pac-10 tournament final. His efforts in the tournament saw him earn first-team Pac-10 All-Freshman honors in addition to being named Pac-10 Tournament MVP. DeRozan started all 35 season games for the Trojans, scoring in double figures 28 times and posting 4 double-doubles. He ranked 3rd on team in points, 2nd in rebounds, 3rd in assists, and 2nd in field goal percentage. DeRozan followed his regular season efforts by averaging 19.8 points in USC's 5 postseason games. His 485 points ranks 3rd all-time and his 201 rebounds is 4th all-time for a USC freshman. College statistics. Professional career. Toronto Raptors early years. On April 8, 2009, DeRozan announced his decision to enter the 2009 NBA Draft and forego his final 3 years of eligibility at USC. On June 25, 2009, he was selected 9th overall by the Toronto Raptors in the 2009 Draft. He stated that part of the reason he left for the NBA after only 1 year at USC was to help take better care of his mother, who suffers from lupus. On July 9, 2009, DeRozan signed his rookie-scale contract with the Raptors. Is the fourth contestant in the 2010 Sprite Slam Dunk competition. DeRozan lost in the final round against three-time champion Nate Robinson. The final percentage was 51% to 49%. DeRozan was selected to compete for the 2011 Sprite Slam Dunk competition as a replacement for injured guard Brandon Jennings. He finished in third place. On December 31, 2010, DeRozan scored a then-career-high 37 points against the Houston Rockets. He matched the career-high 2 more times against the Utah Jazz on November 12, 2012 and against the Chicago Bulls on November 15, 2013. 2013-14 season. On January 22, 2014, DeRozan scored a then-career-high 40 points against the Dallas Mavericks, shooting 15 of 22 from the field. On January 30, DeRozan was selected for the 2014 NBA All-Star Game as a reserve guard for the Eastern Conference All-Star Team. He finished the game with 8 points, 3 rebounds and 2 assists in 15 minutes. On February 1, he recorded a 36 points and a career-high 12 assists in a loss to the Portland Trail Blazers. On March 28, he led the Raptors to a playoff berth for the first time since 2008 with a victory over the Boston Celtics. He scored 30 points in the win, along with 3 rebounds, 4 assists and 1 steal. On April 13, he scored 30 points against the Detroit Pistons to lead the Raptors to tie a franchise record of 47 wins. DeRozan's 2013-14 season was a breakout year, averaging career highs of 22.7 points, 4.3 rebounds, 4.0 assists, 30% from beyond the arc, and finished 4th in total free throws made and 7th in attempts. He led the Raptors to a 48-34 record and a 3rd seed finish in the Eastern Conference. In DeRozan's first playoff game against the Brooklyn Nets on April 19, 2014, DeRozan scored 14 points on a 3 of 13 shooting as the game resulted in a loss. In Game 2, DeRozan bounced back and scored 30 points on 9 of 21 shooting in a 100-95 win. On April 25, he recorded 30 points, 5 rebounds, and 5 assists in a loss. That 30-point game made DeRozan the first Raptor to score 30 points in back-to-back playoffs games, and the first Raptor to score 30 in multiple playoff games since Vince Carter. The Raptors went on to lose to the Nets in 7 games. 2014-15 season. In the Raptor season opening game of the 2014-15 season against the Atlanta Hawks in Toronto, DeRozan recorded career highs with 11 rebounds and 6 steals, along with 15 points, in a 109-102 win. On November 29, 2014, he was ruled out indefinitely with a torn left adductor longus tendon. He sustained the injury the night before at the 8:23 mark of the third quarter against the Dallas Mavericks and did not return. On January 14, 2015, he returned to action, scoring 20 points on 9 of 14 shooting in a 100-84 win over the Philadelphia 76ers. On March 2, he scored a season-high 35 points in a 114-103 win over the Philadelphia 76ers. On March 30, DeRozan scored a career-high 42 points in a 99-96 win over the Houston Rockets. On April 17, he was named Eastern Conference Player of the Month for April, joining Kyle Lowry and Chris Bosh as the only players in team history to be named Player of the Month. On April 24, in Game 3 of the Raptors' first-round playoff series with the Washington Wizards, DeRozan scored a playoff career-high 32 points while scoring a franchise playoff record 20 points in the first quarter, surpassing Vince Carter's previous record of 19 points in a first quarter of a playoff game. 2015-16 season. On November 10, 2015, DeRozan scored a then-season-high 29 points in a loss to the New York Knicks, reaching the 15-point mark for the 8th straight game to start the season. He became the first Raptor since Chris Bosh in 2009-10 to accomplish the feat. On December 14, DeRozan was named Eastern Conference Player of the Week for games played December 7-13, earning the honor for the first time in his 7-year career and became the 7th player in team history to be named Player of the Week. On January 8, he scored a then-season-high 35 points in a 97-88 win over the Washington Wizards. On January 28, he was named an Eastern Conference All-Star reserve for the 2016 NBA All-Star Game, earning his second All-Star nod in 3 years. On February 2, DeRozan and teammate Kyle Lowry were selected as co-winners for Eastern Conference Player of the Month of January. The pair helped the Raptors go 12-2 during the month and recorded a franchise record 11-game win streak. On February 22, he became the winningest player in Raptors history, passing Chris Bosh and Morris Peterson with his 233rd career win. With 22 points, he helped the Raptors defeat the New York Knicks 122-95. On March 4, he scored a season-high 38 points in a 117-115 win over the Portland Trail Blazers. In the game, he set an NBA record with 24 consecutive free throws made in one game. On March 12, he tied his season high of 38 points while also recording 10 rebounds and 7 assists in a 112-104 overtime win over the Miami Heat. On March 30, he scored 26 points in a 105-97 win over the Atlanta Hawks, helping the Raptors record a 50-win season for the first time in franchise history. On April 10, he scored 27 points in a 93-89 win over the New York Knicks in New York, setting a franchise record with 23 road victories in a season. DeRozan also moved ahead of Vince Carter for second on the Raptors' career scoring list, trailing only Chris Bosh. The Raptors finished the regular season as the second seed in the Eastern Conference with a 56-26 record. In the first round of the playoffs, the Raptors faced the 7th-seeded Indiana Pacers, and in a Game 5 win on April 26, DeRozan scored 34 points to help the Raptors take a 3-2 series lead. In Game 7 of the series, DeRozan scored 30 points to help the Raptors win a best-of-7 series for the first time in franchise history. With a 4-3 series victory over the Pacers, the Raptors moved on to the second round to face the Miami Heat. In Game 5 of the Raptors series with the Heat, DeRozan again scored 34 points to help the Raptors take a 3-2 series lead with a 99-91 win. In Game 7 of the series, he scored 28 points in a 116-89 win over the Heat, helping the Raptors advance to the conference finals for the first time in franchise history. In Game 4 of the Eastern Conference Finals against the Cleveland Cavaliers, DeRozan scored 32 points to help the Raptors win 105-99 and tie the series at 2-2. The Raptors went on to lose the next two games to bow out of the playoffs with a 4-2 defeat. 2016-17 season. On July 14, 2016, DeRozan re-signed with the Raptors to a 5-year, $139 million contract. NBA career statistics, regular season playoffs, awards and honors. High School and College. 2006 All-More League First Team. 2007 All-More League First Team. 2007 named to the Los Angeles Times First Team. 2008 Parade Magazine All-America First Team. 2008 Long Beach Press-Telegram's Best in the West First Team. 2008 McDonald's High School All-American. 2008 Jordan Brand All-American Classic. 2008 Southern California Interscholastic Basketball Coaches Association IAA Player of the Year. 2008 All-State Team. 2009 Pac-10 Tournament Champion. 2009 named Most Outstanding Player in Pac-10 Tournament. NBA Achievements NBA All-Star 2014-2016, NBA All-Star Rising Star 2011, NBA Eastern Conference Player of the Month April 2015, January 2016, NBA Eastern Conference Player of the Week December 7-13, 2015. NBA Career Highs National Team Career. DeRozan was a member of the United States national team that won the gold medal in the 2014 FIBA Basketball World Cup. In 9 games, he averaged 4.8 points, 1.0 rebounds and 1.2 assists per game. He made a second appearance for Team USA at the 2016 Summer Olympics. Personal life. DeRozan is the son of Frank and Diane DeRozan. DeRozan's fiancée, Kiara Morrison, gave birth to their daughter, Daya, on May 12, 2013.